Namaste, Jai Bharat. There are many people who say that 2025 is the end of America, something akin to what happened to the former USSR with their glasnost, perestroika, Gorbachev. The Soviet Union ceased to exist. They turned into different small units of nations. Someone has been speculating, not just someone, there are quite a few people who have been giving these speculations that Trump should be the last president of the United States of America and America would cease to exist as it is in this form today, in this year 2025. I do not know. Rather, no one knows. But given the Nostradamus prediction, there are all kinds of things. Though I don't take such predictions for serious, because he was not a time traveler to forward, backward. There might have been the yogis in Bharat who were capable of doing that backward, forward travel through time, through the principles and techniques of yoga, which are acceptable to me at least. I understand that it's quite possible. I don't know, the scientific physical explanation is not possible, but a logical spiritual explanation is quite possible, even to me. So, whatever may be the reason for the prediction of Nostradamus, East will dominate, etc., etc., so many things. And many people try to place which point in East and which leader in East and all kinds of things. Of course, these things are very unclear and uncertain. But then they had been saying that America would cease to exist. It can't be just ruled out. I'm not telling it's a possibility or even a plausibility, but then it can't be ruled out because America is heading towards that. See, the former Soviet Union, which had a center point, that was Russia. And these Russians and the former Soviets, the members of the former Soviet Union, they were not arrogant people. They were not migrants. They were original people. They were original people. And they never wanted to become, they never acted like authority on others. And they were original people with their own distinct culture and history. These much advantages they had. All the parts of former Soviet Union, they had all these backgrounds, and with all these things they disintegrated. Of course, there's a reason that what kept them together was a brutal force of communism. You can say that. But what is the United States? Their federal system, all right. They are all immigrants, maybe largely from UK, but they are all immigrants from various parts of the world, primarily Europe, but various parts of the world. They don't have a similar culture or single culture. They don't have a history. They have replaced the aborigines of that land. They have occupied the land of aborigines and later started paying them for the land. Paying, of course, we understand. I pay you, you sell me this, otherwise I'll take it. That's simple as that. And today, even today, America does follow a similar pattern. And after the World War II, unexpectedly they become rich. Unexpectedly, European so-called major nations gets weak, and then slowly America turns into very economically rich people, and then they were fortunate to get their dollar as a world currency. Everyone used to trade in dollar those days. But those things are becoming less and less in front of your eyes. dollar is gradually losing their importance. It's something like the or Bombay, so-called in movies, what you see, uh, gundas, the hooligans. You come and sell in this market. This market is my place. For each one selling anything here, you have to give me a portion of it. Precisely, this is what happening. The usage of dollar. When you use dollar, a certain amount of benefit goes to America. That's a big income for them. And everybody listens to him. Another big problem. Big problem to others. Another big phenomenon. But then we see these things are loosening their erstwhile authority, grip, potentiality, potency, everything systematically, gradually, but is getting down. So there's a possibility that situation shall be different in time to come. I don't want to say that America should break. I don't like to see anyone breaking, personally. Because I belong to Rigveda, who would say, stand together. The Rigveda teaches us the epistemology of coexistence of the multiple and plural. So I belong to Rigveda. I would never think in those terms. Art, of course, definitely shall not aspire for it. But then it appears that this could happen in future. I do not know, but many people say this. I don't know upon what grounds they say it. They must be having their own ground. They are explaining it nonetheless. But I don't want to rule out the possibility that this is likelihood in future. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat. Jai Sri Ram.